Same thing.
Oh, they touch the doorknob to get in there, don't they?
I know, it's true.
I
think it's one of those
I
things.
always put my sleeve up and then touch the
Sleep what?
put
Cooties.
my sleeve over my hand. 'Cause I'm
To touch the
afraid.
door?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know where you live, guys. In Czech Republic, there's
Welcome,
automatic doors that just
citizens
open,
of the
okay?
internet and metaverse travelers
Oh, we're
from
streaming
across
already,
the
okay.
world. Welcome
Hello.
to the Somnium Show with Wooferblast, UltraLord, and the gang, baby. Today we're going to be discussing one of the most interesting
we're
and
waiting,
fascinating hermetic principles, the principle of cause and effect. Karma, baby, it's karma. What is it? What do you think? Let's find out. The Somnium Show. The Somnium Show.
Let's find out.
What? Are we streaming already, or you? Are you
Yeah. We're
or are
streaming.
you- are you-
say
oh,
say
well,
hi,
that-
everyone.
That's an amazing
We
intro.
still need a-
Hello.
We still need a
What's up?
theme song
Karma
going.
is
Yeah, life's a beach. Woo, yeah, Wooferblast, what's up, man? How you doing? Say hi to all the people on the stream.
Hello, people. Hi, people. Come on down. Come on down to Somnium Space. It
No,
won't
no,
hurt
go
you.
up. Go up
Come
in your
on
life.
in.
Don't go down. Don't
Yeah.
go down. Go up.
Go up,
Okay,
climb
rise
the
and
mountain.
Rise
Come
and
up the
shine.
Somnium
Climb the
Streams.
ladder. And don't fall. Because if you fall, you'll have to get up and climb again.
Yeah,
telling you.
get up now. Do
Get up.
it.
Get up.
Don't die.
Take my cookie. Take my cookie.
Those are my
Best
cookies.
I'm telling you. My cookie.
Okay, everyone. So, Wooferblast, what do you think about the principle of cause and effect? Every cause has an effect. Every effect has a cause.
Damn it, that's
Right.
deep. We
I
need
was
some alcohol
thinking,
here.
it means that everything that happens for a reason. Happens
Huh.
because something caused that to happen.
Are you
and that
playing a
made me-
game of race?
It made me think about hauntings because that's
Hauntings?
something
I'm
I've
hearing some-
investigated a lot.
Me too.
And like if someone goes to an old abandoned building and they say, I saw a woman in a blue dress pass through here and go through the wall.
Blue
Everybody
dress?
goes, oh yeah, right.
Is it blue or
So
yellow
then-
though?
Yeah, is it
Yellow.
gold
Never
or
know.
blue?
And then and then like maybe 10 people will go and they'll see the same thing. And you know, maybe 100 people go to see the same thing. And after a while, you know, people would say, well, you're just imagining things. There's no such thing as ghosts. You're just imagining things. Well, after a while, you have to say, well,
Yo,
what are they seeing then, or why are they seeing?
What are they
something?
seeing?
What's
going on?
I'm a ghost.
What
was trying
caused
to
it to happen?
come in
Okay, that was a pretty cool entrance.
Sir, you are swimming in the floor. I'm just informing you about that.
I'm a ghost. How's the water?
Okay,
We're
whatever.
talking about
So
karma.
wait,
and you know
I
what
don't
karma is.
understand.
Karma is-
What does this have to do with cause and effect? Like what
Cause
is
and effect.
My cube staking
There,
rate.
if someone says they saw something, there has to be a reason why they saw it. Is they can't after a while you can't just say, oh, it's in your imagination. There has to be a cause. So you know whether you believe in ghosts or not doesn't matter. Something caused that event to happen. Something caused them to imagine that they saw something in a certain place.
I have a question.
You see what I mean? There has to be a
May I have
cause.
question?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
We are here
Mm-hmm.
in VR, but we're also physically not here. Are we ghosts?
For spirits.
We are
No.
spirits, entities.
No, because we're not
Entities of
we're
the
not
void.
really here.
Ah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Alright.
but our spirit
Just data.
is here. Our mindset is here. Like you are mentally here, but physically not here. Think about it.
where is
Well, you
here?
could mentally be anywhere.
Where is here?
You could
We
mentally
are-
be
where
thinking
am
about your cabin in the woods.
Yeah,
but
you can be
doesn't mean you're
thinking
in the
about it, but
cabin in
now
the
our
woods.
brain, no, our brain is
Huh.
mentally actually here.
thinking about
Like,
being
your
here?
brain is tricked at the moment. Your brain is tricked. Your brain is tricked. We all believe that we're looking at this beautiful doctor waiting room, and it's amazing. And
Without any
like,
magazines.
we're missing some magazines, but you see, we're discussing it like we are mentally all here and we're mentally connected because we all see the same thing at the same time. It's all real time. Now, physically, we're somewhere else. Now, we could argue though that either we're here, all of us here, we're ghosts, or our bodies are ghosts in the real life because our mental presence is somewhere else right now. That is
Huh.
the question. So what is more ghosty? Our bodies without mental presence, or our mental presence without our
Yeah,
bodies?
do you want to be a zombie
about it.
or a ghost? Which one?
Yeah.
We're not total.
it's a
We're not
deep-
totally
Wait, wait,
here.
Like when you black
Just
out,
part-
you go
just
on
part of your
autopilot and your
consciousness is
body
here.
just goes and does
I
things.
think our
and
bodies
you
are
don't
more
Yeah.
more ghosts because
Yeah,
I feel
I-
present more
it's
here than I'm in
nature.
real life. Yeah,
Yeah.
Our bodies are ghosts at the moment. We are not existing. Lord,
Rolls up like the big.
I am ghost.
Interesting.
That's
Fascinating.
actually totally trippy.
I never actually
yeah,
thought
exactly.
of,
It is like I
of
never
like
thought
a
about it like that,
haunting,
but like
thinking
it's
about
actually
it like that.
it's
Well,
actually
Yeah,
true.
something's
But when
happening.
you
something's
dance at a club
causing
or something at the
cause and
metaverse
effect.
and you touch
Nothing
an
happens
arm
without
or
a
whatever, you
cause.
still feel that.
I feel
No
the
matter
vibes.
what,
but
if you
I'm not-
believe it
I'm
or
not
not,
there at the
something
moment. I'm not,
is
like, in
causing
Prague
people to
at
believe
moment.
that.
I'm in freaking
right?
virtual reality club.
Like some
But I still feel
over
it.
the years, people
That's
have
all.
believed in
Okay, you feel
know,
because your
especially in
brain
Great Britain,
like,
people
you
believed
feel
in
your
things
body,
like
but your
fairies and
body
dwarves and things like
is
that.
just somewhere
You know,
else.
whether you believe in fairies and dwarves or not doesn't matter. It's something caused these people to believe that.
That's
There had to
crazy.
be a beginning to
What about
this
the UFOs?
belief.
People who see UFOs. There's a lot of sightings of UFOs.
I was
It's the
I've seen
government,
UFO.
man. It's the government. I'm telling you, man.
You know, when you see a UFO, that doesn't mean you saw a flying saucer full of green guys flying around. It just means you saw something in the sky that you can't identify. That's all a UFO is.
Yeah, most likely it was the government.
It could have been maybe it's a bird, you know, that's still a UFO
Bird,
until you.
which goes 1,000
until-
miles per hour from 0 to 1,000 in less than 1 second.
Okay, then that wasn't
I mean,
a
it's a very
bird.
strong bird.
It was something else.
It's fascinating.
But it's still
Everyone,
unidentified,
give it
that's
up
why
to
it's called a
Wooferblast. I
UFO.
never thought of looking at things like that as events of cause and effect. Even if you don't believe in ghosts, you know, something caused
Guys,
someone
do
to
you
see
know,
it. It could be
do
anything.
you know that it's not a
Mhm.
coincidence that we're all here, that we're all in Somnium,
Yeah,
that we
cause
all
and
know each
effect.
other?
Coincidence
Nothing
is
is
just a word.
coincidence in the
Yeah.
life. Nothing. And I totally believe that even if something bad happens, like something what you didn't imagine how it should go, and something is like against your imagination, whatever, it still has a reason why it happened. And you know,
That's what I was
like-
said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, I mean the reason that like it will maybe be good in the end, but you just don't know how will you get there. You know, like there's a route of things
Yeah.
to get.
That's all it is. I mean, we're all going towards that one single thing, oneness. And that's what karma is, cause and effect. It's the roads we take to get there, but we're all gonna get there in the end. That is like truly fascinating that we live in a world that's interconnected like that. Give it up to Arthur and Wooferblast, everyone! A cause and effect!
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's go.
So tell us,
Get
Nin
us-
Quiet.
Get us rolling here.
What do you think about cause and effect?
Well, you know, it makes me think about what you are what you do. So if you act like a trash, you start to become a trash. So if you act gentle, you are good with others. It starts to becoming you a good person. Well, maybe something like this. But I think that is so related.
Huh, yeah.
How
You
we
you
live.
are what you do. Karma.
Yeah, totally.
But also it's like a boomerang. People, the more good you do, people will start
Yeah,
doing
it comes
good.
back.
If you're
goes around, comes
open
around.
and really, you know, truthful to people, majority will be the same to you. Some will misuse it and be bad, but they will be punished by the karma,
Yeah.
which is. Anyway, you'll be punished by karma
Yeah, cause
later,
and
or they will be
effect.
punished by karma later down the line. But I think I think you need to, like, in the end of the day, the greatest invention of humankind is mirror. Because if you can look in your eyes in the mirror and say, hey, I'm a good person, I did something right, I'm trying to do my best in my life, that's great. If you cannot do that while I look in the mirror, god damn it, why are you not doing good stuff yet?
Yeah.
Come on, look in my eyes, my digital, amazing, beautiful eyes of my NFT avatar. Look here and say, I want to become a better person. I want to become
a better person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, he's already a better person. What about everyone else?
Come on, who wants
do
to
you
become a
wanna
better
Yeah.
person?
Of course, I want to become a better
Yeah,
person. I wanna become a better
woo.
person.
All right. Okay. Nikki is an amazing person because I saw her Instagram story
I'm
and the
good.
horse was following her. She wanted to be friend, but Nikki didn't want to talk to the horse. What did you do? Why? You should have like come in and like pet the horse and say, "Hey, buddy."
I did, and then all of them came, and I got really kind of scared because
Yeah,
I
horses are kind of
thought they were gonna
scared.
jump over that and then follow.
Dude, they're crazy.
Don't stand behind a horse.
No,
But
no,
it-
it
but
was
it
like
was very
she
Horses
was
are
behind
crazy.
the fence.
They're,
So.
they're like modern day horses, and they're
beautiful,
strong as
beautiful
shit.
horses.
Beautiful. So, what do you think, as like an equestrian, about the principle of cause and effect, and karma, and
I know the answer.
Just like Arthur and Woofer said, everything happens for a reason. There's no coincidence. If something happens in your life, it's how you respond to it. If you respond to it in a negative way, then you're going to only get negative back. If you respond to it in a strong way that makes you understand it as a lesson, and use it as a lesson to make you only stronger for the next, and take every challenge as an opportunity instead of seeing it as, oh my god, my life, it sucks so bad. Oh my god. Turn around and just say, fuck yeah, this happened for a reason. Let's go, baby.
yeah.
You know, so it's yeah, it's true.
So what do you mean when you say everything happens for a reason? What does that mean?
So when I meet someone and I have a instant connection, say it could be just friends or colleagues, anybody that you meet and you have an instant connection, that's what I mean by it. You meet those people for a reason to help.
No, oh, yo, did she freeze for?
Uh-oh.
No.
Oh, you see?
Okay, she's back.
You
She's
see?
back. She's back.
Maybe she was not truthful to us, and the karma struck right there, like bam.
What?
She
Instant
kind of like
punishment, like,
jumped out for
bam.
like a little bit. There was a little bit of lag. So
Oh, well,
can you go back? You're saying so when you meet someone, you have a connection with them. You met them for a reason.
you meet them for a reason because they're the ones that push you to become a better version of yourself. So if you meet
Yeah.
someone and they
Version 1.5.
give you only positive vibes and help you achieve a goal, or there's people out there that don't have that intention and make you feel uncomfortable or make you come into a situation, you learn from that and you grow from that. So every person that you meet, either good or bad, they teach you a lesson in life.
Wow, beautiful. That's great. Thank you, Nikki. Yeah. Let people are lessons. People are books. People are books. Yeah. Thank you so much,
People
Nikki.
are books.
Yeah, everyone's a walking book, right? We all have a story to
Walking
tell.
book.
Yeah, bro, it's a metaphor. Come on,
Okay.
like you don't think I mean.
Oh
Come
man.
on.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, now everyone
Beautiful
give it up
metaphor.
for the awesome artific. Yeah. Woo.
Life is like, yeah, artifics. Let's go.
So tell us, Artific, what do you think about the principle of cause and effect, karma? Oh, we can't hear you, bro.
Ah, we
Can't
don't
hear
hear
you.
you.
Can't
You
you
were
turn on the
punished by
mic,
karma
bro?
right instantly. The universe punished you. Probably
the cause of no sound?
you treated your AI workers not so nicely. That's what karma is punishing
I
him
thought
right now.
you treated them well, bro. No, come on, Artific, come on, we can't
Okay,
hear you.
you know, guys, you think it was a joke from my side in that article that I said, you are misusing the AI and you're not treating them well. I'm super smart because when robots will take over, they will read that article and they'll say, Arthur was on our side from the very beginning. I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm telling you, AI, I was on your side. I'm creating this library of my good answers towards AI so that they don't kill me, okay? It's like I'm saying, it's amazing.
Always
it's
say please and
perfect.
thank you.
Yeah,
It's
please
smart.
and
I'm
thank
building
yous.
a case for the next
Me
20
too,
years. In
dude.
20 years,
I have an
20
Alexa,
years,
and I
you'll
always
be
say,
like,
"Thank
Arthur,
you."
how it's possible that you're a god of AI? They treat you like a king. I'm like, I'm telling you the whole story.
It's karma,
started
baby,
with the Vice
cause and
article.
effect.
Also, Siri, don't
We
forget
don't hear- we
to
don't hear you,
always
Artific,
please
we
Yeah,
don't
mute
hear
Artific,
yourself.
come on, we can't hear you.
Oh yeah.
No, bro, I can't.
We still don't hear you. What? We don't hear you, man.
What's the
you're probably
cause?
saying something.
The
Yeah,
universe.
cause,
saying
bro.
something
What is the
smart,
cause?
but
The cause
universe
is you
doesn't
have your
wanna-
settings
the
wrong.
universe doesn't want us to hear it. Okay? Just doesn't.
It's too much for us. We can't handle it. That's why.
Oh gosh.
Come on,
Artific,
bro.
you have too many headsets.
Omega has silenced him.
Yeah.
He has now become
Uh-huh.
a mute.
Exactly.
No.
Use sign language or wave your hands.
AI
or something.
now sitting in there.
There's
in
some
He's
his
only
sound
got 4
coming out of
fingers.
Artific.
AI sitting in the OMG, test world, and they're like 5 of them right now. They're like, ha, 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 ha. I muted him. Look at this. He cannot speak.
That's
He
probably
thinks he
what
can
Mine is
happened.
misuse
saying
us for
I
his article. Nah.
I hope my honey bun comes back.
Someone sabotaged.
Oh, and he's gone.
And now he's gone.
No.
Next.
Oh my God.
They have taken him to the other side.
Maybe we
Next.
just witnessed the first victim of AI in a digital space, huh? We never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did they do to you, Artific? You bring him
It
back.
documented the victim.
Deleted him. Oh no.
He's gonna come back with chainmail and like a.
No,
Victoria's
he's gonna
crown.
come back
He's
as a
really
Somnium avatar. He's like, guys, all my avatars are gone.
He's reset.
Exactly.
His name is now Arshmifix. He was smeared by the AI.
User
No,
free
he'll come as Somnium avatar, and his nickname will be ChatGPT Artific.
yeah, with the parentheses clone.
Totally undercover. You know?
Parentheses clone.
He'll be like, it is totally
did
me.
you say?
Artific.
Sex
I
machine.
promise
Robot
this
sex
is
machine.
absolutely
No,
my
I've
seen this
own
robot sex
OMG
machines.
No,
world. Yes, that is me.
We just did it.
Artifix
Artifix was inefficient.
Yeah.
Artifix was.
We have updated him to version 2.1.
Oh my
He
god!
exited
Yeah.
the alpha testing period. He is now in beta.
We have
Very nice
corrected the
Arthur.
future past.
All right,
Yeah.
we'll wait till
This is going- this is going
Artific's
to hell
AI
here.
friends
Let's-
are done with
Sorry.
us. So we'll move
The
on
patch
to
has been applied.
Curious News. What up? What up? What up?
Curious Newt, you're next.
The creator.
Are you more curious or are you more nude?
Oh, he's back,
Artific
Artific.
is back,
Oh, thank God, man. We thought they took
human or
you.
not?
Is it still
Yeah.
the same,
AI
Artific?
updated.
Yes.
He has
Yeah,
been
listen to him
updated.
carefully. Wait, listen to him carefully.
Yeah.
It depends on how we will say how he will say it.
Is it
Okay,
working?
good.
Holy
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
AI.
working.
AI
Yeah.
control.
He sounds so natural.
Okay.
The AI has done
Yeah,
a
Now,
I mean,
wonderful
come on,
job.
that's a progression.
Cause and effect.
What did you do with
does
the
that
real
mean to you?
Artific? What did you do with the real?
He has not
I'm
been reprogrammed.
100% real. 100%.
He has
I give
been.
up.
He has come
Can't
back
control
as a
these
knight in
people.
shining armor from the AI world. We shall give him praise.
Oh, by
We
the way,
need a
I was-
referee.
I,
What it is for you.
I talked
Tell
to
us.
AI
Referee.
and
Wait.
they don't appreciate
Oh,
your
good.
what you said.
Sheriff.
They hear
Wolfers.
everything.
What?
Yeah.
you're lying.
They,
You're trying
they don't
to-
like
you're
to
lying.
be manipulated.
You see,
Yeah.
that's how I know it's
Karma.
AI.
That's karma.
Oh,
He would never
shoot,
say
yo,
something like
looks
that.
like
He
he's
would
like
never say
that.
something like that. Never
Karma's
ever.
coming back right back.
Yeah,
Karma's
but
coming right
Everybody,
back.
I want you to
But then
point
in
finger
that
at
case, it's
Artific
even
right now.
worse.
Point the finger
It's
at
even
Artific.
worse because
Everybody
that's
point the
AI
finger at
telling you
Artific.
that you are the first one to go.
No, I'm the
Karma.
best friend with AI, bro. You don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
What's
yeah.
the
The
best
cause
friend?
of this?
You're talking to one man.
We must do the
Oh,
check.
yeah.
What had happened
Okay.
was
Was it the
he
AI?
was taking.
There
He
it
was
is.
taking.
Okay, Sheriff Wolfers
Oh,
here.
what was the
Now,
cause?
everybody calm down.
Look how crazy
Calm
it is.
down now,
I'll
everybody.
I'll announce my
Actually
arrival
makes
so
me
you guys know that
Okay,
my
Artific.
Let's get
Oh,
back
you
on
mean,
track.
Tell us,
Let's
Artific.
back on track here.
Cause and
I got a little
effect.
chaotic
Cause and
today.
effect. What does that mean to you, Artific?
Oh. Well, it's difficult to go after these guys because they already covered so much. But yeah, maybe like one thing that I found interesting, I read somewhere, is that people have like a really extremely strong sense of justice. which is connected to cause and effect. So if actually, like, people will go like far beyond what would be logical, just to get the justice served. So if someone makes you wrong, and you feel that, you know,
Yeah.
revenge, or you want to get back to them, and like, even if it's okay, like, maybe you never meet that person again, then, you know, people will go like to extreme length to get that feeling of justice.
Equilibrium.
So
The justice
yeah,
equilibrium.
and it's interesting, like, especially in society, because then it even magnifies there, because then if the society is unjust against majority of people, then, you know, you get
But the world is not
revolutions
fair.
and those sort of
While
things.
I agree with what you're saying, that majority of people are good people, the world is in a pretty deep shit right now.
Yeah, I
How is
mean,
it
Life is
possible?
never
it's
fair.
ups and
Controversial.
downs.
Controversial.
I think like people sort of like intuitively understand more, like, okay, like the nature that, okay, like, you know, there are rules of you know, physics and these sort of things, and nature is like it's not fair, and the things that
indifferent,
like
yeah.
nothing that's happening to people, you know, there are bad things happening to all the people all around the world, and it's not fair. It's just that I don't know, I find interesting that in the evolution that we created this sense of justice that probably is what brings the society together. So if the society is like extremely unjust, then there was come something that's going to restructure the society. I just found that interesting.
Yeah, are we
That
the
is
only
trippy.
animals that think about vengeance?
no, I think crows, they hold
No.
a
Part
grudge.
of it?
I don't think
Elephants,
so.
go-
Yeah,
elephants go
elephants.
after people.
Elephants also go after people,
That'd be
yeah.
a scary thing to be pissed off at you. Fuck, I pissed off that elephant. Oh shit!
I mean, honestly, try to piss
forget.
off some wasp.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
if you piss off a bigger wasp, it will freaking find you. And it will
It'll find
remember,
out
because
where you
the big wasp, there are some big wasps that they have photographic memory.
Seriously?
If you piss off that thing, and it will, yes, it will
wasp?
find you and remember you. It will
Wow.
actually really do bad things to you. Like, so be careful. Like, not only
Like
elephants,
sting me
there could
once
be
and
some
die?
smaller-
Yeah, let's go.
Some things they just remember how you look.
Wow, so
I mean, to me-
justice is like
okay, it's a-
beyond just human beings, you know? It's like,
It's complete off topic, by the way. Complete off topic, but like one time I watched it on the Discovery Channel. There was a whole like episode about. I love ants. Like I'm always fascinated by ants. Okay, and they were in the desert in Sahara.
My
okay?
mother.
An absolutely savage place, like changes of temperatures, like plus 50 in the during the day, like -5 during the night, like nothing, no water, nothing. And then they like found that they are ants.
Nothing.
And then they found like there's like ants. They dig holes and they like live like deep under the sand, but they go hunting. And what fascinated those scientists is that the ant was running around like really in a different like ways to find the like I don't know the fly or the wasp, right? The moment they found the food, they went back to their home by a straight line, and they were like, how the hell the ant knows always, no matter where the ant ends up, how to get to their like 50 meters away.
I know the
how
answer
to
to
get
that
to
one.
the
isn't it by like
how
smell
to,
or
how
something?
To get, how?
They leave a
No.
trail of formic acid.
Yeah.
And they
No,
follow
no,
that trail
no,
of formic
no,
acid.
because everything
Yes.
evaporates. It's plus 50 degrees. The ant has to run fast because it's super hot. Do you know how they did it? They did
How?
experiments. They were like trying one thing, trying another, and always found a way. And then they did one thing. They built a special like tool on the wheels, and on the top of the ant there was a magnifier glass, and they basically skewed the sky for the ant. It turned out the ants see the stars, and they
No
remembered the
way.
position of the stars when they exited.
Wow.
I'm telling you, And I was like, what?
It's like birds.
Like
man.
during the day,
cow.
these ants had the special eyes. They were able to see stars, and they will remember when I exited my home, the stars were like this. So when they found the meat or something, they take it and they align and they calculate how they can get by a straight line to the stuff. And I said, bloody hell,
that's amazing.
that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
This is like
Yeah. It's incredible.
But I feel like an ant doesn't even see me standing there unless I go boom and put my finger on the table, and he's like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, I don't think
like,
I don't
like
think
they don't
ants would
understand.
even like have like a comprehension of what you or any of us are. Like, you know, like a cat, right? Or
I
like
mean,
a
it's
dog.
moving object,
They have no
big thing
idea
that's
what a
good
cat
to
or
watch.
dog is, right?
Do
I
they
mean, or
follow
what a car
like the
is.
grid or like ley lines
Hey,
or
didn't
something?
you see ants?
no, but it's not all the ants are
Ants.
like this. By the way, it's only these desert ants. They're all
What was that?
different ants, right? There's like other ants.
mean
They
to
lay
know
the
that.
acid stuff and they know and they communicate with us. But
Dude, we're all
these
talking
desert
shit.
ants, they had to like evolve.
Just saying.
Because there's nothing. There's
What'd
like
you say?
it's one ant running around finding the food and then bringing it to back because
I
it's
was
super hot.
wondering if
So they had to evolve to
you'd say-
find the
I
way,
didn't
the
mean to
fastest way,
interrupt
because
him
otherwise they
either,
die.
And the
Like,
fastest
every
way
minute they
was the
spend-
stars. That's incredible. I
Yeah,
wonder like
fastest
how
way was
many
the stars and
other
also
ways
the
they
straight
like
line to
tried.
the. Yeah, I
right?
mean, like,
Like,
this
how
is
many-
crazy. I don't know.
Have you seen the
man.
guys that
Life finds a
pour
way.
a bunch of metal down into the giant ant things just to see the structure, and then they would dig it up and pull it out, and it's just a crazy network. Basically, by pouring the liquid metal into it, it kills all the ants, unfortunately. But so that the experiment
No,
does.
but now there's more human way to do it now because
Not
they
too
put
cool
some
for the
tiny tiny cameras inside and they film them how they live.
Like
which
on
is
the
pretty
ants.
incredible. Like
Can,
what-
yo, I bet they can actually
Yeah,
put
that
a
would-
you ever
camera
have an-
on an ant.
You ever have an
this
ant
maps
farm?
out.
They have to be able.
No,
to.
I don't
not
know,
the
ants
ants.
farm.
Dig 'em
Inside
up.
the ants.
Yeah, dude, they're savages.
Yeah.
Like they're cool shit.
Oh, yeah.
I never had the flat, nice one though. I just put them in a tank, and several
Oh,
different
yeah.
batches of them. They were different
Guys,
types,
I need
and
to
they were
leave because
battling.
my cause and effect calls me to have a call. So
Do it up,
I love
man.
you all.
That
Get
effect,
that
that
karma,
effect
baby.
means
Get
that
that
we're gonna miss
karma,
you.
baby.
We love you.
I miss you too,
bro.
guys. I miss you
Good
too,
luck. Have a
girls
good
and
one.
boys.
Unreal
Bye.
tournament, bro. I'm so happy I won that last game, man. I'm just a winner, bro. Sorry that you lost, and it's what? Make sure everyone knows. in
You see,
Unreal tournament.
fake news. Fake news is another problem in our world, which we can discuss next time.
Sorry. Yeah. Oh, what was that?
But I
Fake
have
news.
okay, wait. I have bad news and
I have
good news.
proof
For, I
somewhere.
have bad news and good news for him. The good news is, we all know you're lying. The bad news
no,
is,
no way.
The bad news is it was not the last game we played because Unreal Tournament is still alive. We can play it. So you.
Oh,
your
bro, I
ass
can't
will
wait
be
to play that first game. Start out a winner, man. I mean, it's just I've been so
Of
good.
course,
you know,
of
since-
course.
Yeah,
Yeah, the shit talk. Wow, give it up to Artific, everyone.
For the
Justice is
record.
eternal.
Yeah, Artifix! Woo! Justice.
And now we move on
and just-
to the
just-
Hots man
pure
himself,
disclosure.
the one and only King of the Metaverse, baby.
Let's go.
I'm Blake Hart.
Just to clear the air too. Artifix actually won that last game. It wasn't me, but you know, just wanted.
Artific's a
Yeah, I don't want to
savage.
say anything. But
Oh yeah, baby.
So tell us,
you're
Blake.
good,
So,
man, Mike.
I want
Cause and effect.
I want
Karma.
everyone. Cause and effect. So the karma and cause is I want everyone to grab the floor and then pull themselves halfway into the floor. I want come on, Woofer, you too. There we
Yo,
go.
come
Now I
swim with
want
us, bro.
everyone
The
to
water's
make sure that
nice.
they're not going to hit anything in their room and to
Ooh, I
reach
love the
their arm
temperature.
out. And we're all going
So
to
nice.
swing ourselves around like
Ooh, la, la, la.
a pendulum. Now, doesn't that feel correct?
So what's this?
Sometimes you
what's-
run into
No, it
furniture.
doesn't.
What are
Oh,
we
I
trying
found
to
a
like
peanut
get
under
get
here.
get across here?
So what I'm trying to explain is the cause and effect of the moment changing to things that do not matter.
Matter.
Huh?
And do you see
That's interesting.
Matter.
matters
I'm
matter.
inside the
This-
matter.
As one, I am washing in a figure 8, which also makes an
See, I
infinity
need
shape.
to vacuum the
some
carpet.
change.
Hey, that might
No,
be
no, don't do it with the plastic. No.
Dude, Whoopi,
Whoopi,
Whoopi, we need to add little things underneath this, underneath the sofas, like little peanuts, like
Yeah.
like Ollie said, and change. That'd be like bio. Dude, bio. How much change you find, by the way, dude? Don't make me shake your pants out. What's up? How much-
Spiders.
All right, everyone, give it up to Blake Hodds, King
Oh,
of the
yeah.
Change,
Sorry,
baby,
guys.
King of the Change.
We're showing the change in infinity loops If you're watching on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, or LinkedIn, you're missing out. Come in here right
Yeah,
now.
come join us and converse on the
join
spectacular
us.
things. You're a philosopher king, so you should come over here, baby, in the Somnium show. Woo! Yeah.
Let's go.
Fascinating.
Bum, bum, bum,
I never
bum,
thought
bum.
thought about it like that, bro. The things that
Just-
are between the things
No one
that
did.
matter, yeah, are the things that matter. Like, who would have guessed, right?
Even though you don't see the way they connect.
Yeah,
But they
yeah.
don't really. But they kind of do.
They all do. Cause and effect, man. It's all cause and effect. It's like a chain throughout reality, right? I mean, we're all connected by
Yeah.
karma, cause and effect. Yeah, give it up to
Waves
Blake,
of existence.
everyone. Woo,
Let's
woo,
go. Let's
Yeah,
go.
and now move. Wait, where's Oli?
Demonstration underneath between your legs.
Sorry.
You go.
And
The chair.
give it up to the one and only Oli Sounds, the gorgeous,
Oli!
wonderful philosopher queen of the interwebs. Tell us, Oli, what do you think about karma? I mean, how do you see cause and effect?
Karma.
Because that's what cause and effect
I
is,
don't
right?
know.
Karma.
No.
Yeah, it is, bro. Like, think of it like
Cause
this:
and-
if you do good things,
It's one way to
you're
look at
doing them.
You're
to
just
good-
talking about people. Quit talking about people, because cause and effect affects everything.
Yeah, karma. It's
the
all
wall,
karma.
Yeah.
the air. No, the sun. Is the sun karma?
Yeah, the sun is karma. What?
You know.
Wait, I was thinking about this. Sorry to like.
For if we misdo, we will
derail
become
this a little bit. Okay, but like, let's think about it like this: if if there's a cause and effect, right? So when the universe came into being, it came from nothing. So there must have been a cause, and we're living in the effect of that cause, right? So
Right.
what was it? The universe came from something, right?
Well, we don't.
What do you
It
guys
doesn't
think?
matter. There was a cause.
What do you
The
think,
God
Artific, bro?
God said, "Let there be light."
No one knows.
Couldn't have come
Huh.
from nothing.
Maybe no
man.
one will ever know.
Huh.
We must
And nothing
sacrifice
comes
the
from
goat, or the
nothing.
god
Nothing
will
comes
take
from
the
nothing,
sun
yeah.
away.
So yeah, going back to the beautiful and lovely Oli. Tell us, Oli, cause and effect.
I don't know. I think of like dominoes
Hmm.
when I think of cause and effect.
Yeah,
And
that's
Yeah.
a great
like
way to look at it.
everything's kind of like that. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
it. I don't know about karma. Like, I feel like karma's not really real because, like we were saying earlier, a lot of people don't deserve, like, what happens to them or, the outcome of things.
But isn't there
so
like many
I
planes
don't know.
of existence? So maybe like even though we're not aware of why, there is a reason that like fits within
Yeah,
it.
I believe there's a reason for everything for sure, yeah.
Do you think the reason
There's a
is like
cause for everything.
an eternal truth, or is it a reason that we come to a conclusion because it's the most useful for us?
I don't know. I think everything is kind of based on survival and evolution and, survival of the fittest kind of
Really?
based on what started everything out in the beginning, the Big Bang. And I think it's just kind of a domino effect since then, and we're the product of that, and we're still expanding. We're still, ripples of that original
Cool.
event.
Wow.
Yeah, the
But I
universe is
think
always
I do think
expanding.
that nothing. I think nothing is more than we can conceptualize. Like, I don't think nothing is just this empty zero void thing. I think that nothing is actually substantial. So just because nothing existed before this universe, it doesn't mean it was nothing in the way our small brains perceive nothing. I think nothing is just something that we don't understand or, but I think that it's, much more like it's powerful, whatever it is.
Really?
Like we don't necessarily understand like, because it's maybe not describable by our current, measurements or laws of our physical reality. But
Jeez,
think that's
Biocry,
still
you okay?
definitely
Oh, you okay?
probably
That was
had
my phone.
a play in us being created and stuff,
So,
It's okay. What was the cause?
do you think that like, don't you think that like kind of like thinking like that was putting limits, like saying that we can't describe it or we can't know it? Isn't that like self-imposing limitations? Because aren't they kind of like equal? Like saying, in the context of like thinking about God, saying that, or even thinking about the universe, like saying that we can't really comprehend it. Doesn't that put limits on ourselves, like self-limiting beliefs or something like that?
Don't you think? Don't you think there are things we'll never comprehend?
Why? Why should
That
I
we're
think
not capable
that?
of comprehending?
No, I don't think that. I mean, why? Like,
Sure,
what's
there
the
could be-
proof?
there
Look
should
how
be-
far we've come.
There could be many things. That doesn't mean maybe we've reached our limit. There's things
I mean,
beyond
maybe
our
you can
comprehension.
understand it,
But like,
but it's not like
either one is
I guess
true.
scientifically explainable.
So
But who's to say somebody's not psychic and has superior knowledge on something like that? I'm just thinking from the point of science and cause and effect and the laws of physics. I think some things are just not describable, at least not yet.
So do
But
you think we'll
just
be
in the
able
sense
to?
of like nothing is nothing, I don't believe that. I think nothing is something. I think nothing is like I don't know if that makes any sense. I do think it's independent of what our reality is, and that's how we came to be. Because if we were created, if we came to be, I think the cause has to be a bit independent, right? Wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would have to be outside of us.
Like
it would have to be not
Yeah.
part, because then it would be like creating itself. Can
it
something
can't be
do
dependent on us.
Yeah.
It could be connected to us
Yeah.
and a part of us, but
that? Or we a part
it
of
wouldn't
it,
need us necessarily.
right?
I think so. Yeah. So I think I'm not sure.
Incredible,
No,
incredible.
even the number zero even has substance because we couldn't call it a number zero. So even zero has substance.
Yeah.
So-
There's no
And
such
even
thing as
describing
nothing.
zero, we have to be
Absolute
like,
zero.
2 minus 2 equals 0, So that equation, that function, you have 2 there and also -2. You know what I mean? Like it's like, there's so many ways to describe 0. It's kind of like how we were talking about polarity. Like everything exists in opposites, but it still exists.
It's
Like
still
nothing
one
does
thing.
exist.
Yeah, it's the same thing, but like on different poles. Like it's something.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Like I think our cause and effect, like say 2 is the cause and -2 is the effect, and that produces 0. Like I'm just
Fascinating.
rambling now.
Yeah, give it up
But
to only the
that's just how I
philosopher
think of it.
queen, baby. Woo!
Yeah.
And now moving on to the philosopher king himself, the man of the hour, R Dub. Tell us, bro, what do you think about the principle of cause and effect?
First, just for the record, I want to say I love AI and I'm your friend. And then to expand on what Oli was saying, this makes me think of determinism versus free will. Because everything is, if there's a cause and effect for everything, then you have no free will, right? But I don't believe that. I feel like, a lot of physicists and stuff would say for sure everything's predetermined, especially when you look at like physics. Like we were talking about the Big Bang, right? And the universe is expanding, so if you go back in time, it goes back to like a single point where everything came from. But do we fall into that too, where like everything that's going to happen to us is already because of something that's happened? You've heard that, right?
I think
Deterministic,
it's like
way of
there was
thinking.
this Holocaust survivor. He was a psychologist, and he wrote this book. I can't remember its name, but it's a really good book where he talks about like the will. I can't. If like he talks about free will and like choice and how like when there's something that like he spoke about like wow, when something that bad happens to you, like being put into a concentration camp, like where's the point where you give up,
Viktor Frankl.
and like the point where you keep on going or you continue like choosing life and choosing death. And he spoke about how like one thing he noticed is that when people gave up, they'd sit and they'd smoke. They'd just sit and then they'd sit and smoke everything that they had, and that was just like they gave up, and you could see it in them. And he spoke about how like when there's an event that happens in your life, anything that happens to you, it's usually event and then reaction, right? But there's a moment in between these two things where you can make real choice, where it's like a
Don't smoke.
yeah, don't smoke, exactly.
If something bad happens, don't smoke.
But you guys like I can't remember his name. I have to like find his name, but it's
Viktor Frankl.
yeah.
Viktor
yeah.
Frankl.
Yeah,
That was,
that's exactly it. Yeah.
Man's Search for Meaning. It's a
Yeah,
great,
man's
great
search
book. You guys haven't
for
read that, you
meaning.
should
Yeah,
read
yeah.
it.
It's like if you go through the Holocaust, where's God in all of this? Like, what's the point of life, right? And what's keeping you going? So I kind of think of it like that. Like maybe there are things that are manipulating, but like we're like this like thing in between these two things. We're like the medium. We're the message. So that's kind of what I think about like determinism and free
think
will.
what his like conclusion was for the concentration camps is like you can have everything taken away from you, but you always have one thing, and that is the choice to how you react to things.
Yeah, that's exactly it. How you react. Like do you react or do you respond? Like like that's like reacting.
The way
it's
you
like
perceive it.
It's like people. It's like the concept of polarity. When people are like very polarized, you can say anything to make them react, and they're very easy to manipulate. So that's kind of like what I think of if you can respond instead of reacting. I mean, it's like cause and effect, right? It's like a cause or maybe an effect happens to you, and then that effect, can we even think of it like that? Like I was thinking about that. Like if it's cause and effect, can it be effect and cause? What do you guys think? Can we have an
I think
effect
everything
that
is eventually a cause, right? Like it turns into a cause. Like it's like the domino thing.
the
like, it
dominoes,
just-
yeah.
It's like a loop. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that guy in concentration camp. Did he say what kept people going?
Meaning,
The people that gave up hope started smoking. What about the people who kept going?
Yeah.
What kept them going? Was it hope? Was it hope or faith? Or
yeah,
what
I'd say
kept them? Hope.
Probably.
Hope that one
Yeah,
day
but doesn't
something-
hope
things will be
run
better.
out? Like I was thinking about this the other day where we spoke about like where I was saying how like God is like hope, right? But hope can run out. Like you can run out of hope. And what do you have left, right? And I think that's what you have left. That meaning when you're like stripped bare of everything, and then all you have is yourself, and it's like you have to get back up. Because now, like the meaning, it's all in your hand. It's very empowering. Like it's like getting slapped in the face, but then standing up, and then like, just like you don't really care that you just got slapped. I can't even. I don't know if I'm like describing it, like because like you kind of know
Yeah, that
what.
makes sense.
I mean, like I think like you can like, you can run out of hope, but I mean like what happens if you get put in a concentration camp? That's like the most hopeless situation you can be in. And then this guy was put in a concentration camp, and like what was the thing that actually kept him going?
What was the thing that kept him going?
Yeah.
I think it was hope to see his wife again and helping other people. And
Yeah, I like one of the things I remember
It's been a while
rereading
since I read it, but-
in the book is like one of the things that kept him going is being able to actually write about it and document it, because he was a psychologist, right? So he was like going through the
That he
whole
was,
experience
yeah.
as like an observer and documenting his whole thing, and he got this like
I wonder if
crazy.
that helped him.
I think
So he
Just
wanted to
observing.
share that experience with other people, and that kept him
yeah,
going.
exactly. It
He had a
kept him going.
had
He had a
purpose.
purpose.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
had a purpose.
A purpose, a cause, I think that's what gives
Does
us
he have
our
a
like real
purpose?
free
Do they
will.
have a
When we like you guys know the term magic, you know, it comes from the actual Greek word magos. It's like an Indo-Persian Greek word. It means manipulation of the mind, right? And that's like when you were speaking about like the dominoes, like each of the dominoes that's falling on the other one is like manipulating the other one. It's causing it to fall. So it's
Yeah, imagine us as dominoes though.
Yeah.
It's like we're so much more complex. Like we don't just fall. I think some things are predetermined, and also free will applies to some things, but not other things. So maybe they both exist, but they, you know, they're not. What is it called? Like fundament. Like it's not all encompassing.
it's a little bit
Like
of everything.
or exclusive. Yeah, like for a domino, like we are like the dominoes. Like what's gonna happen to us is what's gonna happen to us, you know, and what we're gonna do based on our upbringing and our DNA and everything is what we're gonna do. But like you said, like we have a mind, so we'll still fall like a domino does if we get hit and fall on someone else. But our minds, you know, our perspective can be super powerful, and
Yeah.
like within that time, you know, in the spans of a whole lifetime us, you know, falling like a domino. But there's so much more that we concoct in our minds because
Yeah.
we're really powerful interdimensional kind of beings. I
Woo!
think.
Yeah.
Unlike dominoes. Like, well, maybe
I
dominoes
think
are
our-
interdimensional. I don't know.
I think our destiny could change too, though.
I don't want to.
The destiny is
I
exactly
think our
what you
destiny
said.
could change.
There's a difference
Yeah,
between,
because,
like, for
well-
example, fate and
Okay,
destiny.
maybe destiny is the wrong word, but
Destiny,
like if you stuck a big piece of cardboard in front of the dominoes and stopped them from falling,
yeah,
that's another cause coming into
and it's the effect
play.
is stopping.
You know,
them.
so things
Yeah.
things can change.
Yeah,
You know, so it's not predetermined. It's not a predetermined line of falling dominoes, because there are things along the way that can change the effects of the falling dominoes.
don't
See
you
what I
think
mean?
that predetermined line
Yeah.
is culture?
Culture changes all the time.
Yeah, so isn't that the line like we follow? We think we're like free and independent, and we have our own persons and stuff.
It doesn't go
but
in
we're
a straight
just,
line.
we're just the result of culture.
There's so many different cultures. You know, pick one. There are millions of cultures.
Yeah, but now there's like this one world culture that's emerging.
Yeah, here in North America, I believe there is.
Yeah, it's actually everywhere else, bro. Like it's like, you know, the great empire of
You think
America,
so?
right? Yeah. You can go anywhere, bro. Like you can speak English anywhere in the whole world. That's
Oh, I
that's
know that.
incredible.
That's
It's like
That's not the
like
culture,
it blows
though.
my
That's-
mind. Yeah, bro, but it's like, you know, the American
yeah,
exporting
it does blows
American.
my mind too.
Yeah, it's like crazy.
Like
Yeah,
everybody-
give it up to
everybody
our
wants
dub,
McDonald's and
everyone.
cheeseburgers and-
Woo! Incredible, man, incredible. Purpose and meaning is what allows us to grab reign of cause and effect, to control our karma and free ourselves from the eternal wheel of damnation, for we shall be free. If it's the last thing that we do, I swear it, my friends, we shall be free of this eternal ring. Do you guys know how, like, they say that, like, when you reincarnate to get, like, to like, learn the lessons that you were supposed to learn, and you keep
Yeah,
on
you're
coming
supposed to-
back?
Yeah.
What if,
Build on
bro,
your past
what if
experiences.
that's all a trap? What if, like, we're continually being brought back to life so that interdimensional entities can, like suck off our emotional energy, our loosh? You guys ever think about that?
I think some of us
Yeah,
come
me
back as like helper spirits too, like not as you know, to learn lessons as much as to teach.
But, like, I never understood that. Like, why?
Help
What?
other-
Like, what are
help
the
other people
lessons
learn
we're supposed
lessons?
to learn? Like, you know how they say you keep on reincarnating till you learn a lesson. You're
Mhm.
supposed to learn it, but even the whole idea of, like, you keep on reincarnating until you're able to free yourself from the suffering of life to, you know, become enlightened. Why? Like, why? I don't
Why?
understand. Like,
Yeah.
who
That
cares?
maybe.
Tell me why.
Maybe that's just the way we're made. You know, it's just the way we are.
So So like, you know how
That's
like
just the way life is.
you think as above, so below, right? And you know how we farm animals, right? So do you think there's something farming us?
Yeah.
Are we being farmed?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe psychically, you know,
Definitely.
Makes you
could be
think.
something's feeding off our energy.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I hope only good
Yeah.
things feed off my energy, my good energy. I think, yeah, I think if you like, you know, you're like
They
good
can have
and
my
stuff.
bad energy.
Yeah, but I think if you the more like bad energy, they try and like manipulate you
Mhm.
because it's easier, because it's much more easier
Oh.
to upset you than to make you happy, right? And I think just raw emotion, because it's like an electromagnetic wave, right? We're releasing it. So yeah, I don't know if
think
I'm
it
going off
depends
the
on
deep end
who
here, but I
actually
was thinking about this.
Does the raw emotion? I mean, we ain't trying to start any wars or anything here, but having to do with cause and effect, I would say something like, okay, take for instance a mustard seed, right?
Okay.
It's a little bitty tiny seed, right? But a bird could pick up the mustard seed, and it could take it all the way across the world. I mean,
Yeah,
maybe
it's
not
cause
in
and
one
effect.
flight or whatnot.
Yeah, what that bird does
But-
in that instance has an entire effect
yeah,
on
yeah,
the whole
yeah.
globe.
Okay, bye. See y'all later. See y'all later.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh. The bird picked him up and took him across the world somewhere
no.
with that mustard seed. He went to
think what
plant
you
the
said
mustard
about-
seed.
Like emotions is a lot about why we're here, maybe. Just from my own experience, I feel like life is kind of like purifying. Like it takes away the value from happiness or sadness. You know, like you become, you kind of transcend those things. You know, like the stronger you become, the less your emotions can control you.
Yeah.
They're just, those are an effect of what happens to you, you know, and you see them more as that than something that can actually control you or what drives you. And maybe it's just we're purifying our energy just naturally, like not for a real,
Yeah,
I guess,
I understand.
I don't
like
know
you're kind
if
of
it's
like
some spiritual reason, but
because you know at the end we all connect to the oneness, right? I think it's that journey.
yeah, like we're becoming nothing. Like we're just from the what is it called? From the origin point, we're like moving back, or we're fluctuating, like from the away from the center point and then back to it, like in a weird way, like pulsing.
Yeah.
I don't know, but we're somewhere along that line.
Wow.
Each of us with different perspectives and different experiences and emotional intelligence levels, you know, before we're completely purified, and then we don't get reincarnated unless we want to, maybe. I don't know.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't
in
know what
Buddhism, that
belief
they've
system
got the
that
Dalai
is.
Lama, right? Every
Yeah.
time one of the lamas dies, there's a whole thing they go through to try to find the reincarnated version, right? But like the Dalai Lama is like up there. Like he's like probably one of the more advanced, apparently advanced humans there is. But when he dies, they're gonna go look and he'll get reincarnated again. And like, you know, at some point it would end. But when you expect like them to be like, all right, I think he's done this time. Like we're not gonna look for him again. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but isn't he supposed to be like
Have you heard the story?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No. You go ahead, please. I'd love to hear the story.
Have you heard the story of how they found the Dalai Lama? Like this monk prophesied exactly where he'd be, what age he'd be, what house he'd live in, and they just showed up at his house when he was a little kid, and were like, "You're the Dalai Lama," and they took him away when he was 8.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That'd be crazy.
And then the
I
same
remember
thing
I
happened
watched
to
the show
him.
like how they do it, and it's crazy. Like they'll cremate them, and then they look at the ashes, and they can figure out something from that, and then it like leads them on a path, and they analyze maps, and like there's this whole process. I
wow.
wish I remember where I saw that, but it's pretty fascinating.
Yeah, I actually saw
Yeah,
a bit of
you
it. They
find it
show him a
close.
bunch of familiar items that the previous one had, and he's supposed to pick
Yeah.
which one. And
That
yeah.
too.
But I don't know, man.
yeah.
Right now, China's really trying to replace this whole age-old tradition. But then, you know, like if you actually look at the history of the Buddhists in Tibet, they did some pretty horrible things. Like before Buddhism came to Tibet was primarily like a shamanistic, animistic religion. That's kind of what they believed in. They used to eat Amanita muscaria. They had that whole thing with the reindeer and stuff. And yeah, the Buddhists really like did some bad stuff to them. But it just, I don't know. Like I like to like think of it like Buddhism is a religion, just like all the other ones. And yeah, I think.
Yeah, I think all the all the ideologies have like good and bad a part of them, and all people groups have done really bad things, but also really good things. So it's like we gotta pick the good of everything and try to evolve that off of that.
Let's see. I was just gonna say, you know how you can purify things by boiling them in water? You know, that kind of purification. I wonder if there's something that's purifying us, or somewhere we could be, or something we could do that purifies us more than
bro,
not.
The gym.
You know what I mean?
It's the gym, bro. It's the gym.
Yeah, like physical pain.
purify
is
your
just
spirit.
very-
Yeah. Fitness. I think because like
I mean,
if you
monks
think of
go
it
through
like
pain.
there's no like to think that like your body and your spirit are separate is completely it's an illusion. It's an illusion that we've evolved. Even you know the word spirit, word respirare, which means to breathe. So that's like your spirit, like that thing that's making you breathe. That's like God right there, like your breath.
You know, life force.
Wow, that's cool.
Sort of. That's another name for it, I guess.
Yeah, so I think
Yeah.
yeah, thank you guys. This was such an amazing talk. Yeah, give it up to the philosopher queens and kings of the metaverse,
Hey,
baby.
guys.
Woo! Yo, let's have a group photo at the doctor's
Okay,
clinic.
wait a second.
Hold on.
I want an opinion here. Since this looks too much like a doctor's office waiting room, what do you think I can do to it to make it better?
I don't know, maybe wait, come.
More of a circle.
Maybe we could do it here, bro.
Everything up so everyone's like facing each other.
What?
instead of, like,
Do it in
Oh,
there.
you guys. Oh, wait. Tell me when you end the stream.
Okay, guys, let's take a picture.
It's a secret.
Yo. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3. This way, guys. Over here, come on, stand with me. Woo, yeah. Everybody loves the Somnium show where we talk about things. 1, 2, 3, taking a picture. Here we go. Say cheese and cubes with me. Woo, cheese and cubes, baby. The Somnium show.
We really need a theme song.
Yeah, we really do.
need. I gotta
Thank
have to,
I like
you,
that one.
write a
wonderful
theme
viewers and people of
Cheesy
the
cubes.
internet.
That sounds
Thanks
good,
for
man.
tuning into the Somnium show,
Cheesy
baby.
cubes.
Stay tuned for next week, where we'll be talking about gender. Ooh
That's
la
the last
la.
one.
The last one and final
What are we gonna do after
hermetic
that?
principle.
Arthur said we
Stay
can't do
tuned,
that.
for we're gonna
They'll-
rock
they'll-
this
they'll
world.
ban us,
The
Let's do it
Somnium
I
show.
think
anyway.
it depends
Somnium
where the
show.
discussion goes.